Hey, Tammy, this is Jonathan Munafo calling.
Hey, Jonathan.
Am I interrupting someone else?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said, I just want to make sure I wasn't interrupting someone else because I'm like 45 minutes late to call you guys.
Ah, you're good? How you doing?
Good, okay, good. I'm doing well, It was actually a halfway edible meal and supplemented by some of the other chefs in here and their cooking skills.
Halfway.
But yeah, feeling full, feeling blessed, doing good.
Awesome. Yeah, we are feeling quite blessed out here tonight as well. We are having a lovely evening. The wind is blowing, so the air is not stiff, and there's no counter protesters.
Yeah.
Nice. You guys, I mean, you're troopers to put up with it. It really, I'm very impressed, for sure.
It was quite loud last night, but I think it was good. A fun time was had it all, and nobody went to jail, and nobody got in trouble, and everybody got home safely, and we're right here doing our thing again today.
Nice. I mean, they can't keep up with you, that's for sure. They're there for themselves to pick on others, and you guys are here for everybody, representing us especially. And I'll never understand that kind of victim thinking. It's so insane. It's just insane.
Well, they don't really have a purpose other than just hating us. So, when you don't really stand for anything, you can fall for anything, So
that's right. Good one.
They're demons, and,
Yep.
I rebuke the demons in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
They're not here, so their staying power is minimal, and they have no stamina, so.
Well, that's what you'd expect from a bunch of lazy couch dwellers and basement dwellers, right?
Correct. Keyboard warriors, I like to call them.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. That's a good one.
They have a lot to say online, but they can't show their faces.
I bet. I've said it before, and some have found it incendiary, but I meant every word when I say America needs to clean house. In the first place, we need to start is in parents' basements. But some took that a little too badly. But yeah, no, and for real, these keyboard warriors, they're ridiculous, and the whole life revolves around that. I had a question for you guys. So, since Trump has now been officially indicted on the January 6th thing, 2-3 years later, I'm curious if you share the same opinion about some of the J6ers that it's just really not going to go anywhere. We can expect not to have Trump in our unit.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to be arrested. I mean, the Secret Service has blatantly said that he is not going to be let out of their sight. So unless they have an extra cell for some Secret Service to be there in the pod with you guys, I just don't think that's going to happen. They may arraign him, they may take his fingerprints, and they may take his mugshot, but he's not going to be put in the pod, in my opinion. It is just my opinion, and it's pure speculation, so... I could be wrong.
No, I get you,
There's
but
a lot of unprecedented stuff happening right now.
What was the last thing you said?
I said there's a lot of unprecedented stuff happening right now, so you just really never know, but I don't think it will happen.
But I wonder if they do, how big the Vigil will get.
Right? I wonder how much the support will grow for our tiny little Vigil here if Donald Trump does
I'm telling you guys.
Arrest him.
Yep.
I mean, it can only help our cause, right? It's not going to hurt it.
No, not at all. I was when I first saw on YouTube a channel called Taint the Trump, and after watching a few videos of them doing their flag wave, I went down there and made acquaintances with everyone down there, and it was such a interesting thing. We moved to different places throughout the week, and show unquestioned support for Trump and the re-election. And it was wild. It was so wild. You got the same instances of the things you're going through. Because they were violent, they were throwing, glass bottles and all kinds of just crazy stuff, all different places. And at one point, a gun was pulled out, which that was crazy. So I've seen it, I've done it, and I tell you, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, because after a year of doing it myself, I tell you, I definitely needed to take a break.
Well, we figure
For
you
real.
guys don't get a break from your incarceration, so we're not going to take a break from our vigilizing.
You guys are so strong, and again, that's why I say you're a beacon for us too. You're you keep our spirits up by just knowing you're out there. God, I miss seeing you guys though when I flash the lights and all that. And I think of you guys all the time, and it's just it's just crazy, and but I love it. It shows such perseverance and such character, and that's what patriots are. That's what we're about, right?
Absolutely. It does suck not being able to see y'all flash y'all's lights and being able to interact with y'all in that way. Because that is such a really heartfelt moment out here on the corner, and it's emotional. But they can do whatever they want to try to do, and they will not stop us.
That's right, we ain't stopping.
Awesome. You have a right to be there, and nobody should. Actually, really quick before I forget, how are the police? Like when you said last night you had the largest police presence of any other rally or vigil.
So I'll have to tell you this, and it was pretty amazing to see. You can see on the live streams that the police presence was huge, and also they weren't worried about us at all. They had their backs to us. They were leaned up against the bike racks on our side of the street, just watching these fools on the other side of the street act fools. They weren't worried about us at all. So body language says a lot, and we saw exactly what we've been telling people for a very long time. We're not violent. We're not here to cause mayhem and destruction like some other people are. But we will be standing here. We will get our voices out. We will let you guys be heard, and we won't be deterred by anything that the left tries to do to us. And the police out here, they've been watching us for months, and they see who the aggressors are. They see who the antagonists are. And, quite frankly, the sentiment has changed, I think, over the last several months, and they treat us respectfully.
That's awesome. That's definitely awesome. Hey, how did Vicky's recordings go? Did you get to hear them all, or see? I didn't get a heads up on that yet.
So she hasn't gotten to hear them all. I sent her a couple of them, but they're going up on the website. It's going to go up on the website. It's like a whole montage with y'all's videos and information, contact information. Me and Tommy are working on that, so hopefully that'll be done by tomorrow. It's a little bit more extensive.
Sweet, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, what was that?
I said it's a little bit more extensive than I thought it was.
I mean, how many of us are there? I think it's like,
I think
170 or so?
Recordings from the guys.
Oh, wow, okay.
Ones from other people.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mainly just focused
cool.
on getting a hold of guys that I could inside the DC jail. I wasn't really able to reach. A lot of the guys that are already in the BOP, they only have a certain number of minutes that they can use every month, and I don't want to take away from their families being able to talk to them and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't even think of that, because when I was in the Fed prison that I, halfway through this case, or the other case, they said it was, before it was 300 minutes, now it's 500, but it could have gone back down, and that's it. You can't buy any more. That's weird.
Yeah, you only get a set number of minutes every month. You pay for those minutes, and then once those minutes are done, you don't speak to them again. So their minutes reload the next minute.
Gotcha.
And 500 was part of the CARES Act, and that is over, so it's back down to 300 minutes. There are a couple of ways to get more minutes through the First Step Act, but most of you guys won't even apply for that because you have assault charges.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so there are a couple of ways, but they're very hard to get to.
I see. I think you're really up on all this stuff. That's great. I mean, it's cool too to be just kept informed. Because we talk in here, don't get me wrong, but we don't cover the breadth of the spectrum of topics that someone's just calling in and talking to you or Mickey, and so that's good. So that's one of the reasons I'll be calling more often.
Well, we try to keep it a good, lively conversation for you guys. So.
Yeah. Well, very cool, very cool. Do you have? Are there any other plans that you have for anything else going on soon? Maybe even not ridiculously soon, but within a month to come. Anything you're thinking of? Anything I should know?
So, we'll be at the courthouse tomorrow to see what happens with Trump. It's going to be a historical moment in our history, in our country. So we'll be there for that. And then Nicole and Mickey are going to be in Michigan. I believe it is the 9th through the 11th. They'll be out there representing you guys and spreading the good word about what we do here on the corner and what we do here in DC. So that'll be good. And, we'll be here every night. Just here for you guys.
Yeah, we love you, Tammy. We love you guys.
We're on it.
We do. And, yeah, you're my sister, and my brothers and sisters out there, and it's just your continued patience and dealing with all that and just being here. It really means a lot. So.
Well, I like to say that all of you guys are my cousins on my J6 side now.
Okay, nice.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Very good.
Do you have a Give, Send, Go, Jonathan?
I do. I never really promoted it because I was just not familiar with it, but I don't even remember what it's called, but I think it's my first name with a period and then my last name. I think. I'm really not sure, honestly.
I'll look it up later.
That's all I have. Yeah, because you have my last name, right?
Yeah, Munafo.
So leave her in with the link.
Oh yeah. Oh, you said it right, too. Oh, my gosh. There you go. That's impressive right there.
I do try. I read the roll call every night, so I've been practicing.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I never heard you. That don't tell me everything. Jeez, there's a roll call.
Yeah, everybody that's detained is, we read your names every night, and you guys are our heroes, so we will continue to do that until you all come home.
That cracks me up. That's just, wow. I don't even know what to say. That's really cool.
Well, like I said, our main goal is to make sure that you guys have a voice and are heard, and that your word gets out to the public, and that y'all have a platform, and that's what we do here. And we bring awareness to you guys, whether it's doing it through the live streams here on our side of the corner, or the live streams on the left side of the corner. I mean, they can't help but watch us, and I don't understand the mentality because I really have no idea what the people that I don't like are doing. Because they are irrelevant to my life. I don't like them.
Yeah, but they don't like you.
They're relevant to my life, so I don't really care what they're doing. So I'll never understand people that are very obsessed with what other people do. I just don't get it.
Yeah. It's weird.
They too are getting our voice out, so thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, well,
y'all
thank
watching
you.
on all of our live streams, so thanks, guys.
That's great.
You have 1 minute remaining.
1 minute. Hey, again, I just want to let you all know, thank you again so much. I don't know what it's like even after you hear from people saying this over and over, but, from someone kind of fresh to call in the Vigil, I really just want you guys to know that I am floored by your perseverance and emboldened by your, it's just everything you're doing. It's just, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I've been doing for years.
We love you. That's all you gotta say.
We're fighting for you guys.
Yeah, and I mean it. So thank you guys. We love you, and I look forward to talking to you the next time, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Patriot.